Okay guys, welcome back to Amy's Kitchen. I'm going to, of course, make Stevie's dinner as I always do. I have just taken a whole wing and cut it up into the 3 parts. And I am going to go ahead and fry up the tips and give it to the dogs. I don't like giving the dogs raw meat, even though I know that they can eat it. I just don't like doing it. So, I have my cutting board with my plastic that I always use for whenever I'm cutting up chicken. So I'm just going to move that out. So now you can see my wings here. I'm going to go ahead and season all the wings, of course. As y'all know me, we do garlic first. We're going to fry these up, and then we are going to stick it into the oven at 200 degrees while I prepare the rest of the meal, which I know we're having mac and cheese. I'm not sure if I'm going to fry up some onions or not. We'll see as we go along. So really good healthy dose of the garlic, the pepper, of course. Now this is just basic seasonings because we're actually going to use a sweet onion, Vidalia onion dressing, and then we're going to add to this package of ranch dressing and dip mix. We're going to add in some Parmesan to make a Parmesan ranch dip with the sweet Vidalia onion is the mixture. So, anyway, so here we go. And then I'm just going to add in the salt. And then I'm going to toss it, and I have my oil on medium heat to come nice and hot. I've got to line my baking sheet with some foil so that I can put it on that to finish it off in the oven. So I'm just going to get my hands in here and get all this mixed together, and then I will bring you right back. Whoops. Okay guys, as you can see, I think the chicken wings are frying. So I'm just going to, I call them naked wings because I don't put any coating on these. They are done as is naked. So I'm just going to fry these on up and we'll be right back. Okay guys, just trying to get you adjusted. I have some flour in the bowl. Simple as that, it's flour. I'm going to add a little bit of beer to it, about half the can, because I'm only making enough of the onion for myself, because the battered onion, because Stevie doesn't like deep fried onions like I do. So I just add that to it. That'll give it the carbonation that it needs. See how thick it is. A little bit thicker than I would like. So I'm going to add a little bit more. And you just add it until you get the consistency that you want. And then it can sit and kind of incorporate everything. If it's too thin, add some more flour. Too thick, add some more carbonation. You can use carbonated water. You could use seltzer water. You could use beer, of course. Use whatever you want. So almost think that is going to be too, sorry guys, I know I'm reaching across you, too thick, or too thin. I'm going to add a little bit of flour to it at a time, kind of get the thickness back. And you just play around with it, you know, it's just kind of, you'll figure it out the more you do it. So that is a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and add some garlic to this, and some pepper, because you do want your batter to have some sort of taste to it. You don't want it to be completely bland. And a little bit of salt, because there is no flavoring. It's just, well, I don't know if you consider beer a flavoring. I don't think so. So we mix all this together here, and we can call that done. So, all I'm going to do is drop my onions. I cut up one onion into thick rings, and I'm going to drop that in, piece at a time, let it sit, And then after I'm done with the wings, I will fry this up. So, I'll be right back. And the wings look good, by the way, guys. I'm gonna get ready to pull them out. A little bit browner. I don't think that's quite brown enough. Let me see what you can see. They're not quite brown enough yet, but they're getting there. So, I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, this is the first batch that's come out of the fryer, out of the oil. I'm going to stick it into the 200-degree oven, and that's going to be really to keep them warm and to crisp them up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add the next batch to the oil and proceed onward with putting it into the oven. So, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, as you can see, I have my onions frying. All the chicken's done. It's all in the oven right now. And I'm just frying the onions up with the batter until they're nice and brown. It's a simple recipe. You can cook these as well done as you would like, or, you know, I like mine pretty crispy, so I don't mind them being really, really brown. But if you like yours more on the lighter side, then you do it the way you want to do it. And I'm just taking them out. I'm going to turn off my burner because I don't need it. Try to do a little bit of cleanup here and get ready to make my sauce for the wings, which I will show you when we come back. And then we will toss them and dinner will be served. Alright, guys. Okay, guys. This is just regular Parmesan cheese. William's getting ready to go to work, and he just wants Parmesan on his, so I'm just going to take some out of the oven. And they're still hot, but they're not overly hot. And just throw some in and do it in the Parmesan. And then I'm going to add some ranch to the next batch for Stevie. But this is basically all we're doing. And so we have it here in the bowl. This is just the generic parm. William bought it. I love my children. He bought it the other day because I didn't specify that I wanted fresh parm, so I got generic. So that's basically all it is. So I've got a dish here for his food to go to work, and I'm simply going to put his chicken wings in here and put in some of the onion rings for him. And that is going to be his dinner. We'll be right back. Here's Stevie's plate, which has the fried onions, the Parmesan ranch coated chicken wings, and some mac and cheese. And in case you did not remember or notice, I have not added the sweet Vidalia onion to it, which is what I originally was going to do, was coat it with that and then roll it through the Parmesan and the ranch. But I let Stevie have a taste of it, and he doesn't like that dressing. So we just leave it out. So this is dinner. Alright, guys. Live, love, and eat. Bye.